Hey, what's up with you?
So I'm from London. I'm from the UK.
Okay, from the UK.
Yeah, yes, I've been watching your videos all the way from here.
Yeah, man, I appreciate
Um,
it.
yeah, man, and I can't lie. Let me just start off telling you how I found you. I think a year ago, I was in like a crazy situation with like a bunch of people,
Yeah,
from my area, and it was just such a dark time. And I remember just stumbling on your video and just, you know, you gave me so much like wisdom. It was like, it was a crazy time, crazy time.
yeah, man. That's what's up, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why I started doing it, like doing these videos. Like first off, I felt compelled, you know what I'm saying, and moved by spirit. But at the same
Yeah,
time, it's like and I've been through some things myself too. So it's just like most of the
yeah,
time when I be speaking, I really just be speaking from experience or even just shit that I experienced throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like
no, definitely.
yeah. So it just
Yeah,
be I always been like a to unbeknownst to me. You know what I'm saying? I always been like into philosophy and history. And just digging into things and trying to
definitely.
learn the reason for things happening and the background and just basically digging deeper than the surface level. So
Definitely.
yeah,
Would you say
man.
that? Would you say that's like religious based? Or is that something that you've always been like a moral person? Like you've always thought about things before you do. You know.
uh,
You know what I'm trying to say?
I don't think it's religious based, to be honest with you. I think it was just something that just put in me a spirit. I don't want by no stretch of the imagination nobody to believe that I'm saying, that I'm a saint, or that I ever been a saint, or that I'm even a saint right now. Like, but the thing is that, I'm just somebody who just work on constantly trying to be better every day. But
Most
like I'm
definitely.
from I'm from the South, I'm from Alabama, so it's just like I
Uh,
came up with a heavy
Birmingham.
Christian, you know. Say what now?
You said Birmingham, Alabama.
No, I'm from no, Birmingham is up north, but I'm about not too far from Birmingham though.
Yeah, man.
I came up not too far from Birmingham, but um,
Yeah, I'm trying to go there one day.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Birmingham, cool. That's one of our major cities, a lot of stuff go, but it
definitely,
just
definitely.
like even with Birmingham, like, or just like real heavy Christian, or is it just like an Alabama thing? Plus, like civil rights
Yeah,
movement and all that stuff. So, I
definitely,
said,
man.
when you said Birmingham, it make me think about the Church Street church bombing with the little girls died or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
but I ain't, so even though I had that type of background, it ain't like you know I I like to just try to learn about things, then because I started off with that, and then that one feeling
yeah,
right, then it just like I started to seek other things. Then I got into knowledge of self, as far as like knowledge of you know um ancestral knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Based on the
definitely.
diaspora. You know what I'm saying? So just gaining that knowledge of self, about who I was and what I come from as a black man. Then that took me to a whole nother lane.
Definitely,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, not just
Can I ask you a quick question? Sorry.
yeah. Go ahead.
So what, like for me, um, I would, to be honest, I only started following you like maybe in January 2021,
Dang,
and
no, that's dang, man. I think that's a long time though. That's almost
yeah,
that's
yeah,
almost a year.
yeah. No,
Appreciate
so I
that.
remember. Yeah, so I used to watch your videos like pretty much every single video you used to upload. I watched it all the time, like because you know what, it's a weird one because during that situation, the reason I started listening to you was because of that thing that happened to me.
Uh-huh.
So I just want to know, was it like something, like, did something spark that for you? Yeah.
You mean as far as like the videos, or you mean like the mindset?
Yeah, the mindset. And
Yeah.
just you, like, starting to post the videos.
Um, the mindset, man. To be honest, like I said, I always had it. Now that I can look back, I can always had it. I can always tell. I can remember moments where I was in tune spiritually, but I didn't go with it because I wasn't aware of what, you know what I'm saying? Because, we all come up ignorant, especially,
Definitely.
when we come from certain environments and stuff. It's just like, we don't know what we don't know, but now looking back, I can tell like it was something that I always had along the way. But I feel like,
Definitely.
that's why I feel like, that's why I say a lot, everything happened for a reason, and appreciate what happened, because the things that I done been through, I can tell how it molded me and what I needed to get from it. So I think
Yes,
it was
definitely.
there. I think it's just like a talent. If you got like a talent or something that you naturally good at, but you still gotta hone it and work on it and build it.
Definitely.
I felt like it's kind of like the same thing, like with me, like as far as like speaking like spiritually, and just developing from that aspect. So I felt like the things that I did go through was to get me to this point, like mentally and spiritually, to continue
Definitely.
moving forward.
Yeah. Divine timing, man. Divine timing.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So let me know a little bit about your journey. Like, what was it that that pulled on you?
Okay. Okay. So let me
I'm
explain
saying, you
it.
ain't, you ain't gotta, what I'm saying, you ain't gotta put me all in your business
No,
or
no, it's
whatever.
all right,
But I'm
man.
just like,
Nah,
let to
man.
get an idea.
Nah, definitely, man. You know what's crazy about this interaction is the fact that I've been following you for a year, so I
Yeah,
kind of know who you are,
yeah,
which is an interesting one. It's crazy because I know who you are. It must feel weird because you have like 500 subscribers who
yeah.
know who you are, who listen to you every day, and it's crazy. But I definitely feel comfortable telling you. Um, let me just explain what happened. So um, I'm 23 years old, right?
Okay,
And I finished university at 22 years old.
okay.
And
Well,
at the time,
congratulations
yeah,
on that.
thank you. And so at the time, I had a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Of like 3 4 years,
Uh huh.
and we had like a big friendship group and stuff like that. And what do you call it? During that time, we were all like good friends and stuff like that. And then me and my girlfriend, we broke up, and you know my friends at the time, I thought they were my friends. They started moving like very shady and snaky,
Yeah.
like one by one, like gossiping about me.
Yeah.
Um, one of my old friends tried to, he was trying to get with my ex. It was a crazy time. I started losing them one by one. It was just, yeah, it was a crazy time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just a lot of disrespect was thrown my way, and yeah, so it's just it made me isolate myself.
Yeah.
It made me start start thinking about what do I actually want in life.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's when I went on this self-improvement journey. um I was full of a lot of rage, a lot of anger.
Yeah.
So I- it's crazy. Like, I don't know if you heard about the UK. I don't know if you have you heard any stories about the UK, London?
Um, not not as far as like news, but I know y'all like to play with them knives out there, though.
Yeah,
I
man.
know, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, man. It's just, so for me, that was the first time where I don't know, I felt like very like demonic energy. Like, I felt like I wanted
yeah.
to, retaliate, and just like how could they disrespect me like that?
Most
Just
definitely.
and then I remember I was listening. I think that's the time I found out about King Von. I don't know if you know about King Von.
Yeah.
You know,
King Von, yeah.
yeah, it was a crazy time. I just wanted to retaliate. Like it was a mad time. But then I stumbled across a lot of people, on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just started typing in how to success is the best revenge, how to
Yeah.
elevate, how to move on. I went through all the videos. You had some videos, those motivational videos you see where they say, God wants you to move on, God wants you to do this, God.
Yeah.
But it wasn't hitting my core, it wasn't real,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. And then I stumbled across your video, right?
Yeah.
And then what'd you call it? The first thing I noticed about you is how like calm you were, you know,
Mm-hmm.
how composed, like. And I just started listening, and then I think I went through like 10 videos that day, and I
Man.
was just like, damn, like, I could tell that this was coming from experience. So I was just like, yeah, like let me just actually sit back and actually think through what I want to do, you know.
Yeah.
So I just went on a crazy self-improvement journey. Started going to the gym more.
Yeah.
Um, got bigger. Started reading books. Read a
Mm-hmm.
lot of books this year. Books on finance, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad
So,
Poor Dad.
yeah.
Yeah, and started making money. I'm making more than my parents now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it's real good. I channeled that energy, and it's just I feel like your videos help that.
Oh
Help me with
shit,
that a
man.
lot. Yeah,
Hey man, hey,
yeah,
hey. Damn, like
nasty.
it's weird hearing that, man. I'm so glad that that they help, cause I ain't gonna lie, like for me, like I always been like a person that kind of like been like like known or popular or whatever, for lack of better terms, like like for like school and all that shit. It's just like, and and yeah, I did a lot of other things too before I started doing this. So it's just like
Yeah,
I got a whole story. Like I really want to get into it, but I really want to build it a little bit more, because I want to be able to reach people as much as I can. But yeah, I got a whole damn journey, man. So it's just like
definitely.
but like with damn, I lost my train of thought, what I was saying.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, what you was you had said, oh yeah, you had said the videos had helped you, like, yes, I had like the last big breakthrough I had was like something that was real kind of like tumultuous, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you was talking
Okay.
about that, having that isolation and wanna, because in that part, it's like a dark night of the soul. That's what it pretty much called. When you go,
Yeah,
you go into your darkness and you just upset. You want to kill everything. You want to,
yeah, man.
you want to throw it,
Yep,
but you got higher self just enough. The higher self holding on to you just
yep,
enough to where you don't slip.
yeah,
And it's
yep,
just
yep.
like, it's just, man, because it's like that isolation thing. Like I had the most isolation because I've been homeless before. So like I
Damn.
had the most isolation at that time, and then looking back on it, all that isolation, like you said, you get away from all the, what I'm saying, all the fake ass folks that was around me. I ain't had to worry about nobody
Yeah, of
calling me, asking me for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like all the fake love was gone. You know what I'm saying? The snake cross people.
course, of
I was
course.
able to. I was through that. I was able to remove myself from them. Without killing somebody, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to
Yeah,
remove
man.
myself from them through that, so that, while like that was really the most peaceful time. And like you said, like I was reading a lot of books, you know what I'm saying? Like I always been a reader. Like I had a book published when I was in the second grade. So it's like I
Damn.
always been good at writing and reading, and you know what I'm saying,
What,
and
you've
being
released the
creative.
book?
Huh?
You've released the book?
Nah, well, it was like a contest that they had at my elementary or whatever, and the winner, whoever wrote the best book, ended up having it published, and I won the contest to have a book published or whatever.
That's crazy, man.
But like I said, I'm an artist. I'm just an all around creative person, but
Man,
I just felt. you know, pulled by spirit to do this because for one thing, I was trying to get away from, I was like, man, I got to find something to do where I'm doing something so much
Positive,
positive,
yeah,
to,
yeah,
where
most
you ain't
definitely.
gonna get pulled into the negativity. But yeah, I definitely know what you mean, man. But it's important though. It's important to the journey to have that isolation
Nah,
and see the people
you need
follow. Cause
to.
just imagine if you would have went on here, graduated, boom, then you start
I
doing
know,
whatever you know, start making more money and more money. Now
I
you
know,
don't know that the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Is like how they is. You don't know your girl is like how she is, and then
I
so
know,
that
man.
basically saved you. You know what I'm saying? So
It did, it
yeah,
did. And you know what? I feel like when while I was going through all of that, I was asking myself why, why did it have to happen? Why did like all of this like betrayal have to happen?
yeah,
And I think I watched one of your videos where you were talking about a snake, a snake, a snake only sheds its skin. So it's one of your videos. You said that if um if someone betrays you, they're just showing who they really were.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and so yeah, my point is I lost my train of thought as well. Um, yeah, I would. Yeah, my point is I don't regret going through that.
Yeah.
You know, because I see some of those people today, and they tell me, "Oh, damn, like you look like a grown man now." You know what I mean? Like you look like you leveled up. Like even like a few months ago, like my ex tried to call me and say, like, "Do you want to get back together?" And
that when you know you
I'm like,
did. That when you know you sure enough done made some
"Yeah,
changes.
man,
Then
yeah, man." So it's
that's
just
what's up,
yeah,
bro.
that's I feel like yeah, your videos helped a lot with like controlling that anger and just focusing it in the right direction, having like a good vision. What do you want? You know, and then seeing you post so consistently, you know, every week. It helps a lot, And then I started my own YouTube channel where I
Ooh,
actually post my own videos. I do trading, so I post my videos, and yeah, I'm just trying to be consistent with it. Just focus on myself. People think that that I'm ignoring them, but now I'm focused on my purpose.
exactly.
Yeah,
And that's what it's about, man. Then it's so good because like you 23, like and
yeah,
then like ooh, see, right when I turned like around that same age, 23, 24, 25, like around that age, like
yeah,
like if I would have knew what I knew now, I would not made the mistakes that I made, and I would like ain't no telling what I would. But see, now I'm sounding like things I tell people not to do. You know what I'm saying that you shouldn't do.
yeah,
It's
definitely.
natural, but at the same time, you gotta be able to reflect on stuff that happened to you. How to for it, but like your age, man, you just stay down and just do what you supposed to do. Like I be telling cousin them, like, I'm telling her, I put yeah, I don't got no problem with put real motherfucker can't use my truth for me, so it
That's true.
helps somebody. I'm making some money
No, I feel you, man.
based on my where I come up. I mean, shit, that ain't no excuse. Like, you can
Yeah,
go
man.
to the moon for you, for real.
Nah, thank you, man. No, no, I feel like sometimes you just need that, wiser person, and I feel like not everybody has that person they could go to. Like, I've got two older brothers, right? But one of my older brothers, he's got a family. He hasn't got time to, he hasn't got time to be, giving me advice about stuff. My other big brother, he lives in America. He lives in Seattle right now, so obviously he's like 5,000 miles away from me. So, I had to find something. And then when I found your videos, I watch you and some other people like some like pastors online. Um, But yeah, it just helped a lot, man. Like this is like, I don't know if you may seen one of my comments. This is wisdom that you don't get every day. Yeah,
I remember.
yeah,
I remember. Yeah, RM. I knew. I like subscribe right there. Comments. Yeah, I knew the name. That's what made.
yeah,
Cause I wasn't gonna even. I was gonna close the Zoom meeting down. I was just gonna. You know. That's what's up, man. It's just like
yeah,
because I started because like even like on my journey because I was out L.A. You know, I was in L.A. Like in Hollywood and shit like that. So and that was like a part of that was an intricate part of my journey on that the things that happened along the way out there
yeah,
coming from down here coming from Alabama like once I decided that I wanted to you know you got to seek the knowledge so I did the exact same thing I started you know doing research because I was just like, it was one day, and it still took me some more, you know, learning even after this day. But the day that I decided that I was gonna try to start doing better, it was just like, man, like I don't, you know, I don't did all the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah.
still feel all right. Let me just try to see if I can do something opposite. Let me see if I can find the opposite side of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying, away from the darkness and let me find something like basically
More
like
positive.
everything done already failed anyway, so it can't be nothing that go wrong for me trying to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it pretty much part of that and I got it from everywhere. Like I said, I ain't really when I say I ain't religious, I don't adhere to no particular religion like that. I'm Christian or I'm a you know a Muslim or whatever and that like that. You know, like I ain't knocking
yeah,
it, but just me, I just you know I just even raw spirituality. So I pull from all types of teachings and philosophies. I was listening to
definitely.
pastors and all that. I don't you know to nurturing Buddhist tosos. You know what I'm saying, and it just
Yeah.
feeding on my own Eckhart Tolle, you know what I'm saying? Just like
The goat.
all kind
Yeah,
of stuff, you know. So it's just like when you get to know damn me, I'm studying for knowledge anyways. Start learning, I immediately want to implement. Try to learn
definitely.
it as a way, man. You know, gotta decide because you already know,
Yeah.
like you know, all right, man. Don't do something that's gonna take me out of this right here. Then it's
Yep.
all the
Yep.
way bad for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. I agree with you, man. You have to want to be up more than anyone wants you to be down, man. And yeah, man. And it's tough, but you have to look out for yourself. Yeah, man.
Man. Thing about it is that that's part of the reason why I started doing the videos too, because it's like I I know you know I'm in it. I can go and reach back and help the people you know that closest to me, like family. You know what I'm saying? People that I came up with and all that. But it's like, all right, y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to pay attention to me. Like I'm trying to give you the knowledge. You know what I'm
Give you
saying? And that's like,
wisdom. Yeah, man.
but
That's
it
crazy.
I'm only
That's
saying
crazy.
it from experience because it helped me. It ain't like I'm trying to, you know, step down on nobody and that, but it's just like people really take it like that. So I was like, fuck it. I just start, you know, I just do it on the internet, you know. Then the people who
Yeah.
seeking the knowledge, they'll find it, you know, cool with it like that, you know. Always the people that's closest to you that's going damn near understand peace and then they understand you. Um,
When you make it.
yeah, yeah, you know, and then
Yeah.
on top of that, it be even worse sometimes because they feel like they really know you, but really don't, you know.
Don't.
But they
They
don't
don't.
even take time to try to learn you as you,
Yeah.
you know, present yourself. So that's you know that was another reason.
Damn. No.
From it.
No, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Honestly, like Like if I didn't find your videos, God knows what I would have done. Honestly, man.
like that, man. So
Yeah,
I'm glad that I was able to pull you away from, because like so many people that
yeah,
whether it be the videos I watch, whether it be my uncles
yeah,
or
man.
people I remember coming up, like along the way, each person you find, they just steer you along the way. So you ain't gotta thank me, you just, cause like when I'm speaking, it just coming, I don't know where it's coming from, spirit, it's coming from a higher power
Spirit,
anyway.
definitely, man.
Cause sometimes I go back and
Definitely.
watch and be like, damn, that really made sense. Like, but like I don't even know. It just God speaking
Just
through
comes.
me.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy that you said that. That's how I know it's real. That's how I know it's real, man. Honestly. And you know what's crazy about the whole thing? It's changed me as a person,
Yeah.
Um just with the type of friends I make as well, I tend to be a lot more picky with the
Yeah.
type of friends I make. Um I remember this last job I was at, there was a couple colleagues there. But they were all too very gossipy about each other, about
Yeah.
this person did this, the other day this person did that. And just me remembering, having that trauma from our old friendship group, I was just like, you know what, I can't be friends with someone like you, because you're not spiritually, we're not on the same level. You're still entertaining these silly he said, she said. And I'm here for positivity. I'm not here to you know, start any drama. I just want to, do my job, and just clock out.
Exactly.
And that's it. But
Exactly.
yeah, man.
And that's how that's how you know that you making it, because like even like just say for instance, even back then before it could have been a situation like that. I just use myself for example. Like it would be a exact situation like that where I see like, okay, I see the signs, but it's like, all right, man, that's just the way such and such is. I just rock with him. But it's like once you mature and and start to evolve,
Most
you realize
definitely,
how
man.
important it is for you to listen to that and be, whatever telling you that you don't need to rock with that is important for you to listen to that, because that can be the difference literally between life and death. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling
Most
what it
definitely.
say you from. So definitely, man. That man, much salute on making that journey, especially when you coming from a place of your initial. Now, if you somebody who's depressed, depression is pretty bad too. But I had a little bit of both. But once I started growing a little bit, it wasn't so much more the depression. It was more so the anger, because I still had that. You know what I'm saying, that
That
hood
rage.
mentality. And it just like
Yeah,
it just getting enraged, that right there could really take you, to I feel like that can take anger can take you to a bad place quicker than depression will. And
I
so it
agree, man.
yeah,
I
so
agree. And you know
so
what? That's one of the things. That's one of the things I learned from you. You talked about, being slow to anger. Being just knowing how to control your anger and focusing it into something more positive. I think that's
yeah,
definitely one thing I learned from you. And then, I tried putting that in gym.
yeah.
Oh man, I had a lot of anger. It was such a weird time. I did a lot of exercises, did a lot of pull-ups, did a lot of push-ups.
Yes, sir.
I got into running a lot more, and then I even joined the boxing gym. I did a lot of stuff. I joined the
Yeah.
boxing gym. I remember I was sparring, and then my trainers were kind of looking at me like, "Is this guy looking for revenge?" Like they were looking at looking in my eyes, thinking that, "Yo, this guy's trying to kill someone." But like, I was legit just trying to make sure that the devil didn't get a hold of me. I was just trying to stay focused, because the thing is, this probably won't. I know I'm 23. This probably isn't going to be the last time that happens. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
so
so I gotta be sharp, man. I just have to stay on. I have to be up more than they want me to be down.
yeah. And more so, that all that's great, man. I'm telling you, like I'm ecstatic for you, like that's just and just the fact that I was able to play a role in it, just like I'm grateful. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you telling me that, because sometimes like it get to a point where just like, man, I don't feel like doing this shit today, but me knowing that I got somebody that's that can relate, because that's what we just need to find our tribes. You know what I'm saying? We all need to find our
Definitely, man.
tribes and be surrounded
definitely.
by the right people and do the right things. And then when you're doing activities like that, see all them activities that you said that you're doing right there, those
Yeah,
are centered around self-improvement. That hitting the gym, working on your body, working on your health, reading books,
yeah,
working on your mind. So when you in them environments, then you tend it'll be a lot easier for you to start finding people that you can be around too, also that you can build
definitely,
a
man,
tribe with. But
definitely.
and it's gonna it being selective, it ain't a bad thing. Like, what I'm saying? Like, you
You
just,
have to be, man. You have
yeah,
to
you
be.
got to value yourself. You
Yeah,
got like what environment and what type of people am I putting myself around, man. But man,
yeah,
like,
man.
damn, that's awesome right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome right
Yeah.
there, bro. Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
man.
So,
Um, I got another question that kind of stems from that question.
okay.
So a year obviously a year's gone by now, and I'm not completely over the situation, but I'm slowly starting to get over it.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, when what's crazy is, even though during that time I was very angry and very depressed,
Yeah.
I was highly, highly motivated,
Yeah.
and I was just getting shit done at
Yeah.
crazy levels, like crazy levels. But I feel like now it's like that anger's kind of, fizzling out a little bit, and I can see my motivation kind of
Yeah.
fizzling out as well. So it's like what I need more of that. I need like a purpose, to help me keep going, for the final lap,
Uh,
you know.
well, one thing, man, like shit, you a long way from your final lap, man. You got a nice little marathon to run you, so
I
you
know.
in there. So I wouldn't be too concerned about being on the final lap. But
Yeah,
that
man.
was kind of what when you were saying that that you used it and used that to fuel you, you gotta kind of find something. You got to kind of find some within yourself that give you that same fuel and give you that same. And because like if you rely on, now I was the same way, like especially like like just say like for instance, like with my dad, like RIP, like when I was younger, like he used to just always intentionally like like don't let me win at nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like then
Damn.
I go to my
Yeah.
cousins. I let them check out what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like let them check out my tattoos, my artwork, my music, everything. And it's like they not paying attention to me. My partners, they shitting on me, but I know I got this in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all
Yeah, man.
right,
Yeah.
I'm finna prove y'all motherfucking wrong. Like, so I'm just gonna go hard with what I know that I want to do. And then like when I went through everything that I went through, like in Hollywood, as far as like with that shit, it's just like I kind of did lose some passion for some, and for I just kind of like lost passion for a lot of stuff. But
Yeah.
I had to go back and find the passion within myself. So it's just like I got the same fire now, but it's just coming from within. It's something that
A
I want to
different
do.
source. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just gotta find whatever it is. So if you hit the gym, you know what I'm saying, banging the weight hard because somebody that made you upset, that's good too, because it's better you go take it out in the gym than go take it out on their ass. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely, man.
it is,
Definitely.
but at the same time, like as you looking at it, like if you start looking at, all right, man, I just want to be one. Like when I take my shirt off, I want to just look like a trophy. You know what I'm saying? If that's what your
Yeah, man.
motivation is from the inside, then that you can
Definitely.
use that to fuel you going forward. But like everybody always, that's one of the motivating factors, though. It always is. People want to you not stun on your haters, but you kind of want to stun on your haters and just let them
Yeah,
know,
man. You
like,
do. You do.
like
You do,
you
man.
like you did me wrong. You look down on me and look at me now. But like the,
Yeah,
the
man.
one thing I learned about that too is that as long as you got that drive that's coming from within you and you know what it is that you want to do and what you got on your mind, then that right there going, you ain't got to stun on nobody, because you're gonna be shining so hard that it don't
Yeah,
even
man.
matter. You know what I'm saying? Just like it don't. And
Facts.
then by the time you get to that point, once you work on it more and more and more, and you work on more and more, and you get to a point to where it's like, man, fuck them. I don't even care if they, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I know
Facts,
they gonna
man.
see me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
it's just like
They'll
just
hear about it from someone else.
exactly, and then
Yeah,
you'll be surprised because you never know who watching you. Just like with now, I'm old enough to remember when no social media didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like you barely couldn't hardly get on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to
definitely,
use an
man. Definitely.
AOL disc and shit. So it's like I remember all
Yeah,
that. So it's like I remember what the world was like before the now in this thing in this situation right here, like anybody can have access to anybody damn here. So you
definitely, man.
never know who
Definitely.
watching. They probably already watching you. You know what I'm saying? And the thing
Yeah,
about it is those same people, they be some of the main ones watching, but they just be the quietest voices, you know what I'm saying? Silent watch.
definitely, man.
I guarantee you they already see you, just that same within yourself want to do is because I like the way this what once you continue motivation, it'll come
Definitely, man. Yeah,
and also too, man, like you gotta find what it is that you love and you really committed that really willing to be committed to. Like
yeah,
really find a passion, like you said, like find a passion, find a purpose. Like I think you can find your purpose through trying your different passions. The different things that you passionate about, try them,
definitely.
just put your all into them, and then I think that'll help you find your purpose. Like I said, I'm really like this right here ain't really what I what I'm saying was planning on doing. I wasn't never, what I'm saying, I'm more of
Yeah,
a creative person, but I know that I always been somebody that people come to and like talk to like for some reason I never understood why, but now I understand like I'm empath and I actually empathize with people, listen to what they're saying, and because I take on that
definitely,
emotion,
man.
I relate to what they're going through, but
Definitely.
it's just like I found I found I ended up doing this because I was chasing my passion, and I through chasing my passion experienced
It
some
led you
things
into
that
this.
gave me this, and I'm able to talk about it. So like find something that you passionate about, because like even like with your job, you say you make good money, but is that something that you really love to do? Like, do you love to really get up and go to work?
That's a good question. So no, I don't like going up and get to work, going to work. Like for me, I feel like the whole 9 to 5 thing is just it's there's it's okay, but I feel like with the rise of the internet, the rise of social media, the fact that a lot of online businesses are popping up now, I just feel like now's a great opportunity to capitalize on online businesses and work for yourself. So I'm definitely not a big fan of the 9 to 5. I want that financial freedom, so where I can work from anywhere, do my own thing, and just be my own boss.
Start off with a lot of times, like you said, there ain't nothing wrong with having a job. Some people love their job. Some people work jobs. Everybody ain't meant to be their own boss or be,
Yeah,
a quadruple trillion, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Have a however
most
much,
definitely.
rich or whatever. Like that ain't the thing. The wealth ain't in the money. The wealth is having the freedom to enjoy your time. So it's like,
Definitely.
so I feel like that's where it started with a lot of people, like having a because you spend most of your if you ain't in school, it's either school or a job. You know what I'm saying? It's just like and you
Yeah,
spend most of
man.
your time at your job, and if you hate the place where you spend most of your time, then that's gonna make you upset. And so if you feel like that about your job, I ain't saying go quit your job or none of that. But what I saying though, like like you said, you already got your YouTube channel going. It's like start finding
Yeah,
stuff
man.
that you passionate about. I didn't jump out. I didn't just jump out the gate. I worked out of jobs, like shit ton of jobs, good
Yeah,
jobs, so called good jobs. shitty jobs, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
like all kind of job, working two jobs at a time, like working one
yeah.
job or working two locations. Like I done did all of this, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy, man.
So it's like, and I don't I'm talking about everything. I don't did everything.
Yeah, man.
I was never, I ain't never like thing. I don't like having a cap on how much I can make. I don't like being front,
Definitely,
and
man.
then especially if it's a kind of like a useless job where it don't take much kind of you creatively or nothing like that, and
Yep, yep,
you get stuck and I
yeah.
can finish this job in 10 minutes, but I got to make it last 8 hours. It,
Damn, yeah, no, definitely.
so you get the feeling like that. That'll
It
take a
should, it
toll
should,
on you also.
yeah. It should be something that wants to, fill your soul, fill your spirit.
Exactly,
You know
because
what I mean?
that's what it's about, man. It's about getting into the flow, getting into the flow with the universe, doing having um freedom of choice and possibilities of having options. That's what my thing is. Like that's
Most
what made
definitely,
me happy. It ain't about no specific amount of money, or about having a specific amount of people. You know what I'm saying? If it,
definitely.
if it long as it's somebody like you that I can just chop it up with, and we, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much seeing, eye to eye for the most part. Like, but it don't matter if it ain't a million people, because it's a million useless people. I said in one of my songs, like, followers gonna be a pallbearer.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it don't really matter. It's about every everything meaning. So, like, I mean, just looking to whatever things that you passionate about. You know what I'm saying? You seem to be passionate about working out.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Whatever it is, just
Oh,
find things around that. And because, like you said, with the internet, anything it's easy to damn near monetize. Like I ain't gonna say it's easy. Everything work, but it's you got the possibility to go out and
yeah, man.
find the people that gonna buy whatever you want, to you however you want. All you got to do is get in
Definitely.
front of enough people and just do you got
Nah,
an
man.
idea about what type of things you might be passionate about?
Definitely. I've been into trading at the moment. I was saying before that I have a YouTube channel where you know, I basically dabble in investments. I do things such as like forex, stocks. So like, I buy stocks hoping that they would rise, and then I sell them to make a profit. And yeah, I started that a year ago. I think I've got at least like maybe 50 videos up on my YouTube where I'm just like, showing my whole process of how I'm doing it. So hopefully one day when it blows up, people can see that, you know, my whole journey and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you can't never go wrong with fun. Just real off topic, real quick. Like, what's the what's your favorite stock? I don't know too much. What's what you liking in the stock market right now?
Okay. So I'm looking at the moment, I look at everything, to be honest. I look at commodities, I look at gold, I look at oil, I look at the British economy and the US economy. So I'm not entirely focused on one stock. What my trading strategy is if I see my trading setup right there, I take the trade.
Mm-hmm.
So if I see it break a resistance point or I see it break a support point, so what that means is it breaks levels that it hasn't reached before.
Okay.
If I if I see it break those levels, then I buy into it and I basically sell within a
So
few hours.
you more on the day trading tip with it.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. Ooh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, day trading is something else, man. Like I gotta I think I had to work on my because man, I know I had to work on my discipline a bit more before I get into day trade. No more of a long term investor myself, but
Yeah, man.
I
Okay.
definitely wanted to get into day trading. So yeah, so that right there, man. So that right there alone. So even if okay, so that's just one because you can have multiple passions. Ain't no passion limit.
Definitely, man.
So you got that right there. That's finance.
Yeah.
That's right there
And
is definitely income generating. But with what you're doing too, that's also risky too. But like I said you
definitely.
also putting in the work and you learning. So just from that alone, and you already got the YouTube channel going. So doing the finance, when they talk about billionaires have like 6 or 7 strings, right? Like really, people think that you gotta have, okay, yes, I gotta have a core mind, and then I gotta turn around and have,
Yeah.
I gotta turn around and gotta be a sculpture, and then I
Yeah.
gotta live a Uber, then what I'm saying, I'm a trash man. No, like the thing is to find one main thing and then build
Build
several
that one.
income sources around that main thing. So like you
Most
taking that
definitely, man.
finance, that's one income right there, just the trading and all that alone. And boom, you create another lane of income with YouTube. Once you get the channel built up and all that, you can create another chain. Like and now you selling courses, and it's just like
Most
you
definitely.
finding five, 6, 7 sources of income within main income all surrounding your passion. So
No, for sure. Yeah, for
what what
sure.
what's something else that you might be passionate about?
It's crazy, man. I'm passionate about a lot of things, you know. When you're talking about purpose, what what's funny is one of my purposes is I don't know if you've I read a lot of the news and I see what's going on in the whole world. I look at like Haiti and see what they're going through. And let me just tell you a little bit about myself so you can kind of see like where I'm trying to come from. So obviously I'm originally from Uganda, right? So that's in Africa. And so yeah, I went to live there for a year. I did my school there for a little bit. And I won't lie. During that time, I was a bit annoyed. I was like thinking to myself, why do I have to be here? I could be in the UK, enjoying my life, but I was there, and I remember what you call it. I was quite depressed there because I couldn't I didn't have anything. I didn't have my phone. I didn't have friends. I had nothing. I didn't have a TV. The electricity kept switching off. I was just there with my thoughts and my books, and it was such a depressing time. And I remember looking down. I remember looking down from my apartment, and I saw like 3 kids, like one girl and two
Mm-hmm.
boys, and the two boys were like maybe 2 and 4 years old, and the girl was like 9 years old. And I was just looking at them, thinking about seeing like what are they doing. And I saw the young girl; she was cooking for her little brothers.
Yeah.
The 9-year-old girl,
Mm.
while her parents had gone to work. So I remember asking my dad, who came back, and I asked him, "Is is she cooking for her brothers?" And then she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Where's her mom?" And then he told me she probably has to go to work. And I said, "What? So she's there by herself, like just cooking for her little brothers?"
Yeah.
And then for me, not a lot of people get to go to like Africa and see that live in the flesh. But for me, that just it kind of it kind of just made my blood start, my blood start, you know,
Yeah.
boiling, and it didn't make any sense to me. It's the fact that my dad said it so casually, like, yeah, that's the reality. And then
Mm.
I came back to the UK, and then you know the UK is a bit funny. It's a bit funny. The racism in the UK and in the US is very, very different. So with you guys in the US, you guys are a lot more, you know, in your face racist.
Yeah,
You know, if someone's racist, they'll do it, you know, in your face.
especially in
While in
Alabama.
Yeah, man, yeah, which is which is which is funny because you know what, I'd prefer that
Yeah,
compared to the
yeah,
UK racism.
exactly, exactly.
So
Yeah,
yeah, because in the UK it's very much hush hush, like nobody really speaks about racism, but it's very ingrained in our culture, you know.
yeah,
If you apply to a job, I have an African name. If you apply to a job, employers automatically see that you have a different surname to like a white name,
yeah,
so automatically, you know, you're going to be discriminated against. um it happens in clubs, you know, they don't let a lot of black people in certain London clubs. um it's crazy, it's very like, what's the word called, like
covert.
covert. That's the perfect word. It's very covert. And then for me, I was just like, you know what, I just hate it. I just don't like this in Africa. You know, we're not living good. Even in the UK, we're treated like second class citizens. And then obviously you see the stuff that's happening in America with George Floyd.
Yeah,
And because black Americans, we black British people, black French people, everyone in the African diaspora, in the black diaspora, looks at black Americans as like, the forefront for fighting against racial justice.
is that true? That's for real.
That's facts. That's 100% facts.
Dang.
One
Okay.
hundred percent facts. Yeah, ask. Yeah, facts,
Dang.
facts.
That's heavy.
Because
That's heavy, right?
yeah, man. The thing is, Black Americans, they don't realize how much impact they have on the black community in the African diaspora. They have a very big influence. Like even the music here is very influenced by your music. You know, in the
Yeah.
US, the clothes that we wear very influenced by, you know, the way what you guys wear. We copy you guys a lot. You know, um, so from then I kind of just thought to myself, you know, I wanna do something for my people. You know,
Yeah.
my black people. And that's I think that's just been my purpose. I just thought, you know, I want to do something, you know, for Africans, black people, for myself, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when I started reading books like Malcolm X. Um, yeah, just educating myself, man. So that's apart from that, that's one of the things that I'm very passionate about, you know. Yeah,
Uh, yeah, man. I definitely feel that because I said so. I hit that. I've been there too. Like find knowledge of self as far as like because we don't we've been just tossed and turned so much as people as a people like we don't know like I said I I was I was in Hollywood just say I have friends of other ethnicities and they have pictures of their whole lineage like all the way back to their greats, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
that's crazy.
us we only can go so far back.
Yeah,
Different is some so when you unlock the knowledge yourself, take you somewhere. I ain't that I'm just gonna be straight up and be honest with you. I don't
yeah.
want you to take it like
No,
it's
no, say it, man.
yeah, yeah, I don't want you I don't want it to be perceived like, it's lost cause and nothing like that. But
Yeah, yeah. Go on.
I ain't got I received a lot of like and not just me, it's just like most of the people that want to do better for our people as a whole, like we meet the most resistance. You know what I'm saying? So it, I,
That's true. That's true.
you'll get to a point. It'll make you get to a point where it's like, man, fuck these. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll
Yeah,
make you
man.
get
Nah,
to
for
that
real.
point.
For real,
So
man.
it'll get you kind of like almost rage because rage is not coming from a bad place because you good place 'cause you help so much, but you just frustrated. People don't
Most
seem to
definitely,
care.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
That's
No,
the only
no,
thing about that, man. Other than that,
yeah,
man, so like having all the, you able to recognize okay, at obviously you able to pick up on it because you got that
yeah, man.
keen eye, you know, so you know who you are as a person, you know, where you learn it because you know we all learning who we are as a person, but you got a very good sense of who you are as a person and as a man, some sense of where you something to have pride in, so you able
Most
to
definitely.
recognize because a lot it have been times that I'm tell you like all right, just I'm gonna touch on something else that you had said too, but I had it been times where I've been in a church in the hood, in the ghetto, right in the middle of the hood,
Yeah,
but the pastor's white, but pastors is saying stuff, but they talking, you know, like talking like they got too
yeah,
comfortable, really, you know, and just saying demeaning shit.
yeah,
It's the pastor and he's saying this in his sermon, but talking to you, don't nobody seem to be offended. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
it's like I had that experience. So like some people don't even realize it's just like Harriet Tubman say I would have freed more if more people if they would have knew that they were slaves, you know.
Oh man, you're speaking facts, man. You're speaking facts.
Yeah, that so that'd be the
Yeah,
only thing about that, man. But say I focus on in order to do that, man. I ain't that a conclusion that I at least come to as far as that go, as far as like want help all that. Like uh I'm only helping the people that help
I
themselves
want to
because
be helped. Yeah,
people that don't want to help themselves, all they doing to you to bring you down. They even looking at you trying to help them as a way of don't even take that with the same correct energy. So
yeah,
and on top of that, in order for but caveat to it is in order for you to even help somebody, you got to be successful on your own. So you got to focus on yourself, building yourself because you got to jump out and help. Like that's a lot of mistakes I made trying to try to
sure.
pour out an empty cup. You know, like I'm trying to fill your cup, not knowing your cup damn near overrunning, but man, I'm still pouring my last little bit to you because you know I'm feeling like I'm trying to help you, but you got your cup behind your back and it's overflowing. So
I
I'm
know,
giving my
man.
last little bit to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't help you can't pull from as far as you from there you
Yeah,
but that
reach
you
out. Yeah,
you were saying about
yeah.
seeing the girl cooking. I was in I was in LA and
Oh, really?
the first time I seen her for y'all stay in LA for a long time. Like I said, I was out there in the industry. I saw for the first time I seen a dude eat out the trash, and it kind of like it really broke my heart for real, cause it's like damn, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
man.
literally eat out the trash, like he came in there with intentions to eat out the trash. Then you know he came right in, went straight to the trash can,
Damn,
got some fries and whatever that last person just threw away, ate it from the you know drunk whatever ice or whatever, and then he left out. And I was like, damn man, that's fucked up, man. But
messed
you
up.
know you
And this was
can't.
in this was in LA.
Yeah, yeah, it's in LA, and it's just like
Yeah,
going somewhere like that, seeing the extreme from what I'm saying, extreme wealth to extreme poverty, like it'll do something to you too, cause it's like man, it's so much. Even now, it's worse since I left, like even worse, homelessness and
man.
all this is just so much money and it's so expensive, but it's seeing that it's gap between is that like it make you more inclined to want to help if you person.
Most definitely. Most
It,
definitely.
it'll also run you crazy too, man. If you
Help
want to help,
yourself, man.
yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
help people, the best thing to do help yourself. Help yourself first.
damn.
Uh, you ever saw this documentary called God Grew Tired of Us?
No, no, I've never heard of it. Who's it by?
It's kind of it's kind of might be kind of if you get a chance, check it out. It's called God Grew Tired of Us. I watched it and it kind of reminded me of what you were saying about how people around the world look to Black Americans as the leaders. Is pretty much about
Yeah,
some a lot of refugees from Sudan, and they had to where they got dispersed. The government they got dispersed to different lands. Documentary about them coming from Sudan to America, places abroad, learning the culture and changing their lives and stuff. How some of them were so affected about that backwards hats and sagging jeans and all that.
yeah, man.
After they then
Yeah,
got indoctrinated. Always
nah. I'll
go ahead.
definitely watch it. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. That's an interesting one. Huh.
But
Okay. Now,
yeah,
but
man,
yeah, man, I definitely agree with you. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I definitely agree with you. Like before you help anyone else, you gotta help yourself, man. Like you have to help yourself. Honestly, yeah,
And that's in not only in just financial terms or whatever. That's just like in mental health terms too. Spiritually, all of that. Because like people put so much focus on money, especially these day and times. Everything's so centered around money. Like it ain't nothing wrong with money. You know what I'm saying? I love getting money too. You know what I'm saying? Like been doing it. You know what I'm saying? For like just like been after some money for a
yeah, man,
long time. So it's something wrong with it if letting that dictate how you are as a person morally and
most definitely.
spiritually.
Yeah, money isn't evil. The person behind it is what controls what money does. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is it like a lot of people say like that the Bible verse like money is the root of all evil? That ain't what it's the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying?
The
That's what
love,
people
yeah,
be saying. They say it
facts,
wrong.
facts, facts, man, facts, man, facts. I definitely agree, man. Definitely agree.
I mean, just you on the ball, bro. Just like man, just on doing your thing. Like I said, stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You
No,
don't need validation from nobody but yourself. Like all you got to
nah,
do
man.
every
Thank you, man.
morning, look up in the mirror and tell yourself, boom, you got it. Then I know you in that mirror because you've been hitting that iron. So when you hit the iron, you like to
Yeah,
stay in
man.
that mirror. you know?
Yeah, no, man. For real, man. For real,
Yeah.
man. For real, man. Just got
I
to stay on the grind.
so I
Yeah.
you like to hit the weights and see I like the weights, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a calisthenic type of person too, cause I like working out outside,
Oh,
and but I like the
yeah, man.
weights just because the weights you can get a little size, you can touch them, you can see where you really at strength wise, and help you get stronger for the calisthenics. I like
Definitely, man.
calisthenics.
The pull-ups, push-ups. Yeah,
So
man. Nah, definitely, man. Definitely. Nah.
also one acronym fitness and society.
Yeah.
It's
See, man.
time continue to develop spiritually, man, and then get into a zone to where you know it's right because you know it. Like you don't even got to question it.
Yeah.
So
You know in your
intuitive.
heart, man. Yeah. 100%, man. I got, I got one question. You know, it may be a bit personal for you. You don't have to answer it, but you were talking about how you went out to Hollywood.
Mm.
I'm assuming it was to pursue your passion. or your
Yeah.
purpose. So my question is, what vision do you have for your life? Where do you see yourself in like 5 years time, 10 years time? Like what situation would you like to be in?
Um, I, it's kind of loaded. It's kind of loaded. Trying to see whether I can I
Yeah,
can explain it. Um, you know, to be honest, I ain't never like said okay in this amount of time I'm gonna be here. But I always just told myself that this is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like so it's just like
definitely,
I know in
definitely,
my mind I have goals that I have and I write them down, I work on them and everything. I follow them. I don't never have in my mind that okay, at this point I need to be here because that gonna
definitely.
lead to disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Or looking down on yourself like, man, damn, I ain't accomplished. But then, especially if you a person that ain't learned that, start comparing yourself to people. So you looking at Instagram, you looking at this, and it seems like they just
Definitely,
showing
man.
you the highlights of their life, and now you feeling like, damn.
Yeah,
So it's like, yeah, man, I have a picture in mind. I have an idea in mind about where I'm gonna be. Is speak things to exist. I
most
know
definitely,
where I'm gonna be at. As
most
far as like
definitely.
being able to, I have a plan, but
When did you start making videos? If you don't-
I've been doing where these particular videos I started. Actually, matter of fact, I started. I think the first video I put on this channel, start this channel. I was still in LA, and at that time I was just like I was real hooked on like learning about angel numbers. That's where I really felt like communicating to me. Angel numbers,
Okay.
angel
Angel,
number, like angel numbers.
what's angel numbers?
Angel it's numbers and sequences that that you recognize. Just say for instance, you
I see. Is it like 111?
yeah, like repeat numbers that but they
Yeah,
stand out to you. You always see them. So maybe it might be maybe you might look at the clock at
that's crazy.
1:11 or you might happen to
That's crazy.
just pause your YouTube video at 555 or stuff. Just like numbers that's the way that I discovered it. And it
It
communicate.
does, man.
I can't say how how other people communicate. It's more than likely that if you start paying attention, you got the awareness, you'll keep up on too, and those numbers really give you guidance about situations stuff that you may be prep you for. I was
Most
I was
definitely.
real heavy into engine numbers. I was just filming. I just engine numbers. I actually shot that while I was still out in LA. Posted it. Like I said, I ain't never just said, I was just gonna say so. That's why I was posting so sporadic. Yeah, I probably really start posting like on here maybe like probably like as 2020 sometime, maybe even 2019 spread out. But recently I was just like, man, I'm gonna lock in. Like I said,
Definitely, man.
I done got myself refocused on my purpose. This particular channel right here, I still got my other passions and my other purpose. This right here, I just included within it when I felt moved by spirit to do it. I spirit,
Yeah, definitely.
said and passion about it too, just passionate about
Yeah,
being able to reach somebody who can possibly because like I said, the people around me, most of these knuckleheads.
wanna listen, man.
So I got over the feeling of feeling so bad about them, and like I start developing. Thing
Yeah,
too,
man.
it's like okay, I can't worry about nobody else. I worry about, and
Yeah, man.
that's what really got me started on this channel. But yeah, man, I got a whole
Bro.
history. I'm gonna eventually get into it. Gather it all in my head because I'm uh perfectionist too. So I try to the best of my ability to.
Man, you're doing well, man. You're doing well, man. Honestly, man. Like your videos, especially when I look at the font, when you put the font on the thumbnail, and I'm just like, okay, because I won't lie, I don't watch all of them, but I watch most of them.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll be looking at a video. Okay, do I want to watch that video? And I'll be like, yeah, I want to watch that video. It definitely applies to me. And so, what's crazy when you speak about the universe? Sometimes I'll be going through the craziest situation, just thinking about the craziest thing, and then your video just pops up. Don't waste. I think it was a video you posted a few days ago about not wasting your time with like silly people, and then I was just like, yeah, you know what, it's so right, honestly, like. And I was waiting for that video to come out, watched it, and then it's just, it helped a lot, honestly.
Just come from like I think just avoid just situations that I have. I just talk about situation because like I talk through it. I talk through this stuff because it helped me. You know what I'm saying? Stay on to and get out of my It's like me being able to talk to my ego and put my ego in check. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because like
definitely.
I gotta do it on the daily. And then the thing about it too, man, once you live it, then get to speaking it, then you really gotta live by it. So it's just like I gotta did a video about this. Okay, now I'm in this situation. All right, well, hey, let me take my own advice. You know what I'm saying? So
Most
yeah,
definitely, man.
I so appreciate you watching though, man. Just like it's still kind of it ain't even set it in yet that because really it's not even a big deal. Like sometimes I don't even know how to respond to comments and stuff like that. Even though I appreciate it and I don't want to just leave stuff hanging because I don't want people to think I ignore them or whatever. But it's just like I still, I just don't know how to receive it. Like, I
Oh,
appreciate the
understand.
praise.
Yeah,
It's like, man, I'm just a regular motherfucker too. I appreciate it.
hey, man.
Still got to get used to appreciate it too. So that's another uh,
Yeah.
person to myself. Self
No, definitely.
you with that. Thank you for helping me with that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So I
no
want to
worries, man.
thank you with that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. And I'm sure the other 499 other people, I know they're probably thinking the same thing as me. Like honestly, like we're grateful for you, honestly, like just for these videos, like, and you know, it's crazy because your channel is gonna grow really quickly. Like I see it happening. So, mm,
That's what's up, bro. Like, like man, I
yeah, nah,
appreciate
for real.
that, man. Yeah, man. Like I said,
Nah,
and even if it don't, like I don't like to speak in negatives, but even if it don't, like at least I know that, you know, at the very least, I got one person that that I know that
most definitely, man.
my experiences.
Most
So
definitely.
my experiences that I had don't go didn't go in vain. So don't
Yeah,
don't
man.
don't you ain't gotta thank me. I appreciate it. To pretty much thank God for uh thank God for using me to make a video for you to
Most
find
definitely.
at the right moment when you needed it. So thank God for allowing you to find a piece of
For real,
content that
man.
you
For
needed and
real.
get far along in your life. It ain't me. It comes
Nah, for real, man. All good gifts come from above, man. For real, man.
so appreciate tuning in, man. About to go ahead wrap
Yeah.
it on up, man. That was a
All right.
great conversation, man. Look, anytime you wanna chop it up, man.
Of
I
course, man.
wanna where with you being somebody who 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 watch often, like what some advice that you would give me to improve upon.
Okay, that's a good question. The thing is, I feel like you're on your way. I feel like the only thing you're on your way. I feel like just keep being consistent, to be honest, because I like the way you label your videos. You get straight to the point. Your videos are not too long; they're like 5 minutes each. Um, I think it's great. I think maybe tag your socials. Maybe do you tag your socials? Do you have social media?
But man, I
I
I
think
took I, I
yeah. I
took
think
I took I took a long hiatus from social media through through just trying to pull away from everything and get myself centered. But now that I'm back into a place where I feel like okay, it's time for me to get active, again, get back on my show enough mojo. Now like I got my mojo back. Like so, it's like I I'm gonna go ahead and get my social medias and stuff back up. I just really just activated, got off of everything. I'm saying just
yeah, nah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get back on. Just me. Yeah, so
yeah. No, man, yeah, just keep going, man. Just keep going. Like it's me today. It's gonna be 10 people the next time, 50 people the next time, 100 people the next time, and it's just gonna compound really quickly, and it's gonna be crazy. But hopefully you remember me. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man, look, man. I don't forget. I don't
yeah,
forget. People showed me love. Like I still, I don't forget. Just know that. Just
no, for real, man.
don't forget.
For real, man.
I
Bless.
appreciate it, especially because it's like I said. I prefer to have few real people having a lot of bandwagon,
For real, man.
like going through the whole thing, like with I was doing and all that. Music thing, cameras and all it. I experienced that what fake love. People just want to go tell like, oh,
You're
yeah,
popping. Man.
yeah, they want to be able to. So it's I prefer to have, and then I just ain't no. I'm more of an introvert, extra friend with everybody anyway. So I'm
Yeah,
I'm
man.
more on. I would rather have a more direct connection with and
For real. For real.
I don't. Only thing about it is just like I know people don't always agree on everything and stuff like that. So that's kind of like one of the things that I be subconscious about. I had to fight myself just like to be real. I be like, man, cussing too much, and you know what I'm saying? Just, well, whatever it is. So I be self conscious about stuff too, but that's only because I want to create the best. Cause like I said, I'm a creator first. Like
Most
I
definitely.
graphics and all that stuff, like graphic design. Like I do graphic design. I do video editing. I've been doing all this for the longest. Like music, like films and all of that stuff. Like that's really what gift is like art, tattoos, the paint, all of that stuff. That's
Yeah.
really like my gift. So
Yeah.
I always want to best at what least not I ain't saying the best better than everybody else, but I'm saying the best better than me. What I know I can do my best. So
Most definitely.
for you to say that
Yeah, for sure, man. Respect.
right, my camera right, quality right, the whole hey, man, most definitely, man. Yeah.
No, for sure, man. For sure. Nah, man. Thank you as well. Yeah,
Oh
thank
man,
you as well.
thank you, thank you. There's a
Yeah.
great conversation. Real quick, let the people know your YouTube. Let them know what your YouTube is, where they can find you.
Yeah, okay.
You see it, let them know. Then so later on
Okay,
down the
no
line,
worries.
it can't
Yeah.
nobody say. I can tell them refer back. No, that's my dude right there, all the way in the UK right there. Like we
Yeah,
flying
nah.
out the UK. We heading to the UK
Definitely,
this
man.
weekend, man, to go rock with my guy, man. So Ain't nobody done. Why you rock with him? I'll tell you what. Go back and watch this video right here.
Yeah, man.
Hands held me down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm dead. Yeah, no. So I haven't got a YouTube channel name at the moment. My name's just RM. But if you want to find me, you can find me in the comments. If you see RM in the comments, just click on the name and then just go to my channel and just check out my trading videos. You might learn something. Yeah,
All
man.
that. You know what he passionate about.
Most definitely.
He working on being his better self. You know, go holler at him. He into the finance. He can get you swole. You know, so he get your pocket swole and your arm swole.
Yeah.
Y'all go holler at my
Yeah,
guy,
man.
man. You know,
Yeah.
got the pin
Yeah.
comments. You know, usually I pin my you know, my comments and chapters and all that stuff. But you got the pin comment. Pin
Definitely.
comments for the next video. Once again, man, I appreciate you tuning in. Like, man, I honestly didn't know how they was gonna go, man. I was thinking about I was just gonna go ahead, hop on here real quick, 15,
Yeah.
and then go back to my other, you know, get back to my other grinds without right here with the build
No
with
worries,
like
man.
minded people.
No worries, man. No, no worries, man. As soon as I saw it's 2:30 right now. It's 2:30 a.m. I've got work
Wow.
tomorrow, but yeah. So as soon as I saw the video, I was like, you know what, I got to stay up for this, man. I have to. If I can meet this guy and talk to him, I have to be here, man. I have to be here. So yeah, man. Yeah,
That's Lord. My
yeah,
guy,
man.
RM, man. Hey, man, I
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
you, man. Like,
No, thank
we
you,
gonna
man.
keep on growing, and you know,
For
definitely we
sure.
can work on doing some more in the future. Like I said, okay, so real quick before we end it, man. Like, I'm 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 using you as my prototype. So, you know, you showing the love. So I want to cater to where the love is. So,
Okay.
what's the good time? What would you say? What would be a time? That you think? Well, I did not realize it was 2:30, like 8 here where I'm.
Okay, okay. The thing is, uh, I'd say, I'd say definitely do it your time. Your time is probably better. Just it depends on where the majority of your viewers are. I think YouTube has a statistic where it shows if you have more viewers in the US or in the UK. So
All over.
if yeah. So if it is in the UK, it's better to do it early in the morning. But at the end of the day, it's up to you.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir. You
no
know,
step.
it's just like
The real followers will tune in. Real followers will always tune in.
that was a great
Yeah.
conversation, man. Look, man, like we gonna go ahead and close this out, man. Look, that's my guy RM called
Thank you,
in,
man.
and we gonna do this again. We gonna build some more in the future. Anybody
Most
else who
definitely.
watching on playback, whatever. Hey, man, look, stay on y'all grind. Nobody stop you. Validation from nobody but the person in the mirror. Until next video.